Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In today's episode we're going to explore parts of the graveyard. Actually probably today and tomorrow's episode, if I were to guess. First we're going to go into the SURREY tomb.
Fasten tight.
It's fastened tight. Luckily I have someone who can pick locks. Perfect. So first we're going to go into the SURREY tomb. Look at all these bones. For Tarquin, because Tarquin needed us to come in here and find some kind of artifact for him.
I found something.
A switch.
Still sounds stuck. Must be more to it.
And there's another switch somewhere, obviously. Oh, there it is.
I've spotted something. Ah, success.
Success. Alright. So from memory, this requires spirit vision. Allows us to see these handles.
It won't budge. How inconvenient.
And there is a certain order that we need to do these buttons in. I can't remember what the order is, but I know our how do we put this? Our eventual goal.
It's locked. Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism. Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism.
Our end goal is to get Holy Fire in there. I just can't remember exactly what I have to do in here. I believe there's a book you can find that tells you how to do something. Split. I don't want Losa. There we go.
The door.
There we go. Now I think Losa can do these handles.
What did that do? Maybe this way. That could have gone better. I'll try a different order.
There's only a certain amount of permutations I can do, so I think we're good.
What did that do?
2, 1.
That could have gone better. I'll try a different order.
Figured it out. That was pure luck, by the way. But I was going through them. They do, I think I did, 213, did that? 3 was definitely last, because we needed to set everything on fire. But that allows us to get down this trapdoor, so that's something, I suppose.
Shame. All this wealth's just been going to waste.
You notice there's a lot of enemies here.
Looks like the hilt of a blade. Its power is almost overwhelming.
Now, there is a plus side. is that they don't have any armor. which means there are plenty of things I can do to screw them over. Such as worm tremor. And entangle them all so they can't actually move. It's fantastic. I can cripple them over here by using that. Perfect. The amount of control I can do in this fight is insane, because they're enemies that don't have armor, which is something that you very rarely see. I can give Red Prince peace of mind as well. Look at the amount of enemies though, it's just absolutely ludicrous. That's not even all of them. As you can see here, these sentinels can actually revive the enemies, which kind of sucks. And they do a fair amount of damage, worth noting. Although I think we want to take out the sentinels first, if we can. Also, relatively easy to run away from this fight if you think you're in dire straits, which is nice. Okay. Global cooling. Chills everybody, and then we'll set some rain. This guy, however. I want him in a position where I can do damage to him, and also damage to other stuff. I need a better angle on that. Nearly through his armor. There we go. Cool. Sentinel is frozen. Which means we're not going to have any revives, which will be pesky if they appeared. I also want to get in more of a central position. They do a fair amount of damage, that's for damn sure. Perfect. That clay sentinel is frozen, so I don't have to worry about it much. The downside being, I'm running out of, these guys I assume are actually resistant to fire. Kind of. Not super, in reality. They're immune to earth. In fact, they heal on earth-based attacks. So they're very weak to air-based attacks. That's cool, I suppose. And they have a 50% for fire. Sure, this one. They do take a lot of damage from electric attacks, that's for damn sure. I think I just go further away so they can't hit me. Sounds like a pretty sound strategy in the grand scheme of things. That works. Hello, Clay Sentinel. I assume you're the same with the earth damage, right? Yeah. Heal off the earth damage. It's kind of annoying. Uncanny evasion, probably not a horrible idea. Encourage, useful as well. Yeah, expected. Kind of a pain in the ass, but honestly it's something I can deal with in the grand scheme of things. It's the reason I did Uncanny Evasion. Also, these guys are only melee, which helps. Fuck. 500 damage. Oh. Interesting. They can claim embrace themselves. I didn't know they could do that. So much for Uncanny Evasion. You have 90% dodging. I don't know what these guys at the back are actually doing. Perfect. What to do? Wait, he's still knocked down? Interesting. Oh yeah, because he fell over on his turn, that's correct. So that's useful. I mean, I guess I have to heal Losa, right?
Prepare.
Not that it makes a huge amount of difference if she gets hit again, but I'll give her a Death Wish, which will make her do more damage. And I guess just infect one back here, I guess. Immune to infected. Probably should have guessed that. They get healed by earth, so I don't want to hit them with that. Definitely don't want to hit them with that. This one knocked down? No, he's just chilled. I could freeze them.
I'll yield to none.
Alright, he's frozen. That's nice. Let's fortify myself. It's like 200 physical armor. That's not horrible. Red Prince is hasted. Let's make myself invisible. It's not a horrible idea. It's a good way to survive a turn. Means I have to go after the Red Prince, which they can't reach as far as I can tell. Seems like it. They can get close to him, but they can't do anything once they get there. Take it back. These ones can't. So some of them are slowed from some oil. Yeah, okay. That's why they can't reach me. On the plus side, I think next turn I have global cooling back. Yeah. So I'll be able to kill all of them with global cooling. And this guy's wet, so it might be able to... Yeah, look at this global cooling. Irritating. This guy's arguably more important to get rid of. This should hopefully freeze him. Indeed. Killed. It's like the last guy we need to kill, but I can't really do a whole lot to him. I mean, he's frozen, so it's less of an issue, I suppose, but... They have very little health. Easy enough.
They're dead. Well, more dead.
Indeed. So with that, in fact, I already grabbed the unusual artifact, an odd crystalline and apparently sentient object pulsating with eldritch energy. Okay. I vaguely remember there being a conversation with that thing, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna loot all these clay sentinels. That would you be? I like the fact that they have candles in them, because I believe in Jewish mythology, golems were created by like, well, they were created by clay, but there was like a thing with you write like what you want them to do or their orders on a bit of paper, and you wrap it around a candle and then put the candle in them or something like that. I can't remember specifically. I don't know a huge amount about Jewish folklore, but I know a little bit. Interesting. Large amounts of money. I'll take the gold cup, why the hell not? Alright, sell, sell, sell. Identify, please. Scoundrel and Hydrosophist. I mean, that's good. I don't know whether it's better than what I have. Probably better than the one that gives me fire resistance, I guess. Fire resistant scoundrel is better than anything you're wearing? Probably not. Nope. Sell that. Sell those. Spear, I don't care. Unusual artifact I can give to Tarquin. And, like, 12 more clay sentinels, which probably all have nothing. A few candles, but other than that, nothing particularly interesting. Alright, I think we're good. I want to see whether or not I can use this sword.
You feel the
There we
unusual
go.
object's vast energy before your hand even touches its smooth surface. Upon contact, the semi-transparent artifact shivers and speaks.
Here we go.
You know this language. It is an archaic tongue spoken only by demons for untold eons.
When as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living. Restore my twin, make me whole. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood, where demons abide.
Interesting. Blood Moon Isle is where the other half of this artifact is. I think from memory, if you don't... It may be because I'm the Red Prince specifically that I can speak this language, because he's got a whole thing about summoning demons. But I think, ordinarily you don't find this out except for Tarquin himself. I think Tarquin has to do this big, like... He spends a while studying it and then finds out, oh yeah, you need to go to Blood Moon Isle. Look more closely.
The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand.
Ask the object to explain itself. What can it tell you?
The object repeats its cryptic remarks.
Alright. Gonna be all cryptic about it. Alright, so that actually took me way longer than I expected. It is a long fight, I suppose. Oh, hello.
This thing speaks to me. But what is it trying to say?
Sounds like a demon with a swollen tongue. Wonder if what's inside is as pleasant as a demon with a swollen... Oh my god. It sounds like a demon with a swollen tongue. I wonder if what's inside is as pleasant as a demon with a swollen tongue.
It has a nice rhythm to it, doesn't it? Kind of like a song. Beautiful language.
Interesting, though. So, Losa, I don't think, can understand it, but she recognizes that it's the language itself is a very beautifully spoken language. I guess like Italian or French, people tend to... Oh, just pick this lock, I can't be bothered. Hey, Tarquin.
Ah, my sun-baked friend. Any luck in old lady Surrey's tomb?
Is this what you wanted?
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in the demonic tongue. When, as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living, restore my twin, make me whole. The object continues. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood where demons abide.
It's true then. Anathema. Within reach.
Interesting. He talked about, oh, I have no idea what it is, and then he knows exactly what it is,
Tell
clearly.
me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there?
Consider Tarquin. He knows the demonic tongue.
But of course. I consider it my scholarly duty to know what I can of them. Surely you of all people understand the quest for knowledge.
I mean, I do. If there was a demon language, I want to know how to read it at
He heaves
least.
a long, lugubrious sigh.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone. Even a divine. Imagine it. Holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death. Miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore anathema to working condition. But this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island.
I'll look through him, Rainy Pissed.
Well, well, well. You've got spirit to go with those smarts.
Indeed.
Blood Moon Island awaits, my friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up on the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.
It doesn't take him long to... After he gets what he wants, he's like, oh good, I'll leave. Okay, so what are we sitting at? Like 25 minutes, probably about 20 minutes after I speed through me trying to figure out that puzzle. That puzzle, by the way, ordinarily, the one with the, to get the holy fire, you need to pull the levers, or the levers. Ordinarily, there's a book you can find that will tell you how to solve that puzzle, but it's only combinatorics of 3 buttons, so it's not actually too hard to just brute force it. Also, there is some kind of method to the madness there. It's not purely random, because you can see the effects of each... Essentially, each lever has an effect on its first pull, its second pull, and its third pull, so you can kind of combine them correctly to get what you need. Nevertheless, that's going to be it for this episode, so if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Apologies for my phone vibrating, if that came through in the audio. See you guys.